Welcome everybody to another fantastic Transformers review. It is your host as always, Nerner the Beastman, Nerner Del Beastman. Welcome to the show. Today, our review is brought to you by none other than the Cyber-U-Tron Expo, my ever so kind and generous sponsor. I'll be putting all their information down in this area right here, just like down here, down in this right here. This is War for Cybertron Siege Refractor, not to be confused with Reflector. Apparently there was a trademark with the name and Hasbro could not keep it, but that's okay because you know what, I can. Reflector, Refractor, it all has to do with light, and they're a camera. And they're triplets, and I only have one, so that's where this review is going to be different. I'll eventually do the review of all three of them, but for right now, let's jump into this. So, details. There's not really much paint on him. That's okay. It's less for, chipping. It does have some, like, windows, or what's supposed to be windows. It does have a gun. Just have a little bit of paint detail kind of here and there. There's his Decepticon insignia right there. Turn to the back. There's his thruster. You can see the clear plastic part on this spot right here, because that is going to be the lens for the camera mode. It's a good figure. I don't have anything to complain about it. It's nice. It's very nice quality. Hasbro's been changing up their stuff. I've been very impressed with this Siege line, and the upcoming Earthrise looks amazing. That Scorponok that's going to be coming out, and that Skylynx, magnif. So let's go into the transformation, but first, let's do a size comparison. I just want to show you how small this guy's vehicle mode actually is. Here is Beast Wars, Transmetals, Optimus Primal. I am monkey, bring me knives. Here he is with the original Fall of Cybertron toy line, which was based off of the Fall of Cybertron video game. No, War for Cybertron. That's what I meant to say. Yes. The War for Cybertron, not Fall of Cybertron. I don't know why that just regurgitated that out twice. But yeah, so there he is with Blaster. So you can see his size compared. Here is the reissue G1 Optimus compared to his vehicle mode. So, he's not super big, but he's alright in my book. And here he is with the Reflector that came with the Shrapnel. I want to say it was for Combiner Wars or Generations. It was at that point in time. I think it was right before the Combiner Wars came out. I may be wrong. Let me know down in the comments. So let's jump right into this. So first, what we're going to do, this back part will come off. It's going to become a shield. You have a handle right there and a 5mm standard peg right there. So we'll just put that off to the side. We'll come up to his feet. And it's always a pain in the butt to, I guess in this case, a pain in the foot. Get it? That was not a good joke. Okay, here we go. You gotta fight with it sometimes. It's extra tight like a tiger. There is his gun. Let's put that aside. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, just for these little lander gear thingamajigs, just pop them on right in. Pop his feet out. Pop a Smurf. Come to the front. This little windshield is going to pop up. It's going to all fold up. Take that off. That has its own little purpose. Straighten these out, even though it's not going to matter to anything. Come back around and move his arms into place. There's little tabs. I don't know if you can really see them. Right there. That tabs into these little 2 square spots on his hip. On the back of his hip. They don't really stay in there very well, but that doesn't really matter. And then sometimes his fists get stuck. So there we go. Just doing it enough, it loosened it up. Ta-da! Okay, now you come back around to this little spot right here. Boom. Turn his head around. And this little spot, this little thingamajig will plug right into this spot on his torso. And it emulates, oh, his waist. There we go. So, I mean, they really capture his animation design pretty well. Of course, updated. He does have quite a bit of detail. His head is on a swivel, so you can do a full 360. Same thing with his shoulders. He does have swivel at his bicep. He does have a double joint, but for some reason it's really tight at the top. But you can do a really good strange bend at the elbow if you really want to. Her fists do not have any articulation. Of course, he does have a waist, so he can do full 360. You know, if that's the thing you want to do. Does have a swivel at his thigh. Does have a good range of motion for his leg. Does have a knee. Of course, foot articulation. And you can get some really interesting ankle pivoting if you wish. So you can get him into some really absurd poses. So that's a thing you can do. All right, so let's arm him up. Let's give him his gun. Let's throw a shield in his hand. Now, if you really want to, you can use your Target Master Refractor. You can plug a shield, and you can plug it in his back, because he does have a peg right there. There we go. He does have a peg right there, and that will just plug in, plug it in, plug it in. You can give reflector, and he's got a little camera, or he can pull a April O'Neil and turn his camera into a firearm. If you guys got that reference, let me know down below. I'll just jump into it. The original Ninja Turtle April O'Neil, she came with a camcorder and the handle that was for it. you'd pull it out and it was a pistol. I guess April O'Neil was a professional assassin, so. Or you can just take that off. Do whatever you wish. Make him do a boogie dance on the dance floor. So, it's your toy. Do whatever you want with it. So, alright, size comparison, because I'm real lazy and I don't want to try to fight with Primal. Bad enough that the paint on this one is deciding to come off. Gotta love that metallic paint. So there you go. I mean, he's pretty small, but considering how everything else is kind of downsized with the lines, it does not really affect anything to me, per se. Here he is with Blaster. So you can see he's severely shorter than him. Severely. Wow, why even use that word? Very out of context. There is G1 Prime. You can see how he holds it against him. And, of course, Refractor. Little tiny miniature Refractor. Just doing his thing. Alright, so there you guys go. There is Siege Refractor. Tune in next time when I'll actually be doing a comic book review. I'm going to be going through some of my Transformer comics, and I'm just going to take a gander at them and pick which one to read, and I'm going to do a little review on it. Again, super big, huge shout out to the Cyber-U-Tron Expo. If you guys are in Utah, or if you guys are close to Utah and you guys want to come, we got Jess Harnell. You may know him as the voice of Ironhide in the Transformers live-action films, and also as Wacko from the Animaniacs. I'm really stoked to see how that all goes. This is the second year that they've done the Cyber-U-Tron Expo. They did it last year. It went pretty well. This year they're shooting for an even larger scale little show. So thank you guys for watching, and remember to check me out on Mixer at TheMightyBeastman, Twitter at TheMightyBeastman, Instagram at _robotic_beastman, and of course on Facebook at official Nernerdell Beastman. Me, myself, and I, or one of my admins will be more than happy to add you to the group. All you got to do is just send a request. Kind of got caught up with my words. Wasn't even a whole lot. Wasn't even a mouthful. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and just keep an eye out for any future reviews coming up, including that comic book review, because I'm thinking I've got a lot of comic books. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful night. Or morning. It's night. It's night here. But it's not night there. I don't know. See you guys.